Hey everybody, this is Kelly at NV Soapworks, and I'm going to be working on a batch of soap that's going to be scented in a fragrance for the gentlemen. It is their turn. I have been making quite a few soaps for the ladies, so I am going to go ahead and make a manly soap today. I'm using a new fragrance from Rustic Essentials. There's no reviews from customers on this particular fragrance yet. However, the company does have like cold process notes, and they said that there's no acceleration, there's no discoloring, that the scent doesn't morph or fade, and there's no vanillin in this whatsoever. So, this one is called Hipster, and I have it, I've never used it before. This will be my first time. I have my fragrance oil measured out for my batch size. So, the notes of this Hipster, it says, manly and seductive, amber, teakwood, coffee beans, musk, cedar, and leather are mellow with hints of lemon, bergamot, neroli, iris, and vetiver. So, there's a lot of stuff going on in this fragrance oil. It smells really, really nice. So hopefully I will like this one. Colors that I'm going to be doing. I am going to use this. This is Micos and More. This is their Luster Blue. It is an awesome color blue. One of my new favorites. And this is a mix of a couple of their greens. This is their apple green. And what else did I put in here? Apple green. And I don't remember the other one, but it's a couple of greens. Then here I have a very bright yellow. This is half sunflower yellow and half of their yellow neon colorant. And then I have this very dark gray. This is the silver graphite and some black oxide mixed together. I didn't want it to be totally black, but I wanted it to be darker than like a silver and a gray, so those are what I am going to be doing. Hopefully I was holding those in the right position for you to see. I wasn't really paying attention to that. Okay, so in my batch, first of all, I'm soaping pretty cold. I'm at about 79 room temp. And inside my batch today, I have goat milk powder, I have kale and clay, and today I have colloidal oatmeal in here. I don't always put colloidal oatmeal, but I did today. In my lye water, I have sugar, Tessa silk, and sodium lactate. And I'm going to be adding, when I get this blended up, I have heavy cream here, cow cream. Just regular heavy cream. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started here. And my plan is to use my tall and skinny mold with the dividers again. I want to test that out a little bit more. I've only used the dividers once. And I really, really liked the way that that soap turned out, but you couldn't really tell that it was made with dividers. You couldn't see the lines, like the separate compartments. So I want to see if I can get, you know, put a little bit more solid stripes in this one. So let me get my additives whipped up really quick. And I'm really hoping that this stays fluid because I have, it's really hard to pour the soap in the little skinny compartments of that mold. So hopefully this stays nice and fluid so it'll be easier for me to pour. Now if it gets really, really super thick, I won't use the dividers. I will end up just doing something else, plan B, if it does decide to get thick. But I'm thinking that this one will behave. I'm hoping. It smells really, really good. I think this one is going to be a favorite of the guys. Alright, so I'm going to get this emulsified, and I'm going to add my cream as I'm blending. And I just have about a tablespoon per pound of my oils here for the heavy cream. And it looks so pretty. As soon as you add it, it gets such a beautiful creamy look. Okay, so right here I am nicely emulsified, so I'm going to go ahead and get this out and scraped up or scraped off. And then I will get my colors blended. So I'm going to go ahead and get my 4 little cups poured off here. And I just want about even amounts of each one. See the colors that I have here. Now I think I might add a little bit more green to this. I wanted it a little bit darker. I don't want this one quite so pastel. And maybe even the blue as well. So I'm going to pause you guys and I'll bring you back once I have my colors
Okay, everybody,
fixed up. So I just finished up darkening up my blue and my green. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference, but I definitely can. They were just a touch too light. And the reason that normally I wouldn't go and change it, but this neon yellow is so overpowering that without the blue and the green having kind of a little bit of a kick of its own, it would just look kind of silly, I think. I just don't think that it would look right with that neon if they were more kind of like pastel. So that is the reason why I went ahead and changed it up. So I'm happy now with the colors. So now I'm going to go ahead and see if I can, oops, I dropped some blue in my white, see how we do with our fragrance oil here. So like I said, this is the first time that I'm using it. And the soap, since I went and took a little bit of time to go and fix my colors, kind of got a little bit thick on me while I was messing around with mixing up some new color. So hopefully this will kind of loosen it up a little bit for us. Is go and every compartment will have its own color for the most part, and I will also like put white in with each one as well, so each compartment will be its color plus white. So now you can see that this went down substantially lower. It was like brimming right to the top. Now it is, I've got quite a bit of room to go ahead and finish my pour. I've got plenty of soap left over, so what I'm going to do, except I am out of white, so the top is just going to have to be just the colors, which is fine because when I was pulling these out, you could see how much the color and the white got mixed in right here on this top layer, so it won't hurt to have just a plain color going in. See if I could keep them in their own little area, though. So I am going to do a little bit of a hanger swirl. So this hanger is a little short, so I need to make sure that I kind of move down as I'm making my way. So I'm going to go down to the bottom, and I'm just going to do kind of like little U shapes, like a little boat. And then I'm going to come in and do couple little rounds just to kind of break up those perfect lines in there and hopefully get a neat pattern and swirl. Okay, so that is that. I just finished my Hipster soap. I am super duper excited to see how this is going to look inside with that layering and the dividers and those neat colors. I think it's going to be really cool. Let me show you what this looks like down here. Pardon my finger. Alright, so this is how the top looks. And I'm happy with that. I think it looks really cool. It smells really nice. So tomorrow I will definitely bring you guys along when I give this a cut. See you soon. Hello everybody, we are back and I'm getting ready to cut into the Hipster soap. So I'm sure that you have noticed that the top is completely different than how I left the video. And the reason that this totally changed is that when I started cleaning up, I noticed just how much soap was left on the dividers. And I just couldn't waste that much soap. So I scraped down all the dividers, cups, bowls, just everything. Scraped it all down and just loaded it on top. And then in order to make it look halfway decent, because the soap was really muddied up, I just used the mica that I had, mica and oil, and just did a little mica drizzle. Do I love it? No, not really. I like the way that the first top looked better, but I do feel better about not wasting all of that soap. So no harm there. I'm sure it'll look fine when I give this a cut. So you can see on this side the stripes there. I think that looks really, really cool. Hopefully the swirl that we did in there is going to look neat. I'm still trying out or testing out these dividers. This is only the second time that I have used these. So let's go ahead and give this a cut and see what kind of design I was able to get here. I have high hopes for this one. Oh, wow. Holy moly, I love that. Oh, how beautiful. This is an awesome, awesome pattern for the guys. I do like that. Oh, cool. See, that was something that I was hoping for. You can see there's the green, there's the gray, there's the yellow, there's the blue, so you can still see the striping in there. So I didn't totally lose, like the definition of the different compartments. That is so cool. I was a little worried about this one because I saw the footage of me swirling this and I got really crazy with it at the end and just like swirled it so fast that I was like, oh my gosh, see that? I thought the whole thing was going to look like this little muddied mess. Excuse me. Wow, look at that one. That is so cool. Now I'm really happy that I poured the white in between each color. I think that was a good plan. That looks really neat. I think the white in there adds a whole lot to the design. I don't think it would be nearly as cool if it was just the colors, just the plain colors. And I think the top actually looks pretty cool with this, so I don't regret it. How nice. Happy with that. And I'm really pleased with the way that all the colors turned out. That's that perfect dark gray that I was wanting. And that yellow, it's really vibrant, but I think it looks really neat. I like this swirl. It's not too girly. I think it fits a masculine fragrance very well. Really, really happy with this. In the top. Love this green right here. So cool. I really like this pattern. I would totally do this again. I would do that same pour again. I think this would be a really neat one. It's lots of different color combinations that you can do. Very cool. So I think I'm really happy about the purchase of the dividers. So far, I've got a couple, the first two soaps that I used it on, I've been very happy with. So that's nice. I hate when you buy something, you get something new for soaping and you're all excited about it and you try it and then it ends up just sitting in a box with a bunch of other junk that you never use. So I think this one I actually will use on a regular basis. Really, really neat effect. I like that. I like that a lot. Gosh, I haven't said anything about the fragrance. This Hipster fragrance is awesome. I think this is my new favorite. It just replaced Cool Water, which I never thought would happen. This one smells really, really good. So if you're looking for a nice, really well-behaved fragrance for the guys, this is an awesome, awesome one that I highly recommend. It is Hipster by Rustic Essentials. Again, and then the information is always in my description box if you're wanting to go and check it out. But can't remember where I had said. I always put the fragrance that I use in the description. So I am really, really pleased with this one. I really like my color choices. I'm glad that I got that dark gray in there. Oh, that looks so neat. The white kind of looks like a checkerboard. That is so neat. Gosh, I really like this. Cool. Perfect, perfect pattern for a guy's soap. couldn't have planned that better. Couldn't have done better. Okay, so I am gonna give this one a thumbs up. I love the design. I like those dividers a lot. This fragrance oil is a total winner. I really like this scent, and it behaved really good for me. So you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this new soap that I've done, and thank you so much for watching and subscribing. I will catch you on the next video. Bye.